doing the parallel bore zero on the 375 Cheytac. I put an X on all the rest of those when I put the target up. That 3-shot group right there, this is at 826 yards, is 5 inches left of center. And it looks like we need to come down. Well, folks, the elevation parallel bore zero part turned out pretty good. The windage kind of turned into a shit show. That right there is the 5-shot group at 826 yards. I did not touch the windage. I came down 1/2 of a minute of angle, and the mirage was so bad by the time I got back to shoot another 5 that it looked like somebody had thrown a rock in the swimming pool. Everything was going from left to right. So I guess I'll have to adjust the windage on a different day. But I got the elevation pretty darn close, I think. I'm going to call that good. Okay, folks, here's where we do the parallel bore zero, at least for the elevation. It's pretty basic, but some people kind of get lost in the weeds on it, but I'll try to explain it as best I can anyway. So my air pressure right now is sitting at 26.5 inches of mercury. So with my air pressure, my temperature, AB Ballistics says that I need 13.53 minutes of angle for an 826 yard shot. So I was already 3/4 of a minute high at 100 yards, so I wasn't too worried about the 100 yard zero because I was going to do this 826 yard zero. So I am at 12 1/4 minutes. So it calls for 13.5. So what I will do is I will loosen my cap. I will turn the knob to 13.5, lock it down, come back down to 0, set my zero stop at 0, and it may not be a 0 to 100 yards. It doesn't really matter because it's not a 100-yard gun, so I'm not too worried about it. But that way, the rifle, the whole system is zeroed for the conditions, and then you can further do it. It's basically what people call truing now, but you're aligning the gun system with your weather conditions, your atmospheric conditions. So you can go pretty much anywhere in the world for any temperature, any air pressure, and make a first-round shot if you know how to calculate it out. The computers these days make that pretty simple, but you can further refine everything by doing the truing with your system after you do this. And as far as your ballistic coefficient and your velocities and whatnot, I've always figured that was kind of fudging the numbers because math is math. It is what it is. And this way, you're taking the variables in your system out that you don't see at 100 yards. At 826 yards, you will darn sure see them. And as far as the windage, I need 0.62 left for spin drift, and the mirage was so thick that there's no way I could set the windage on it and get it accurate, so I've got to wait for a better day to adjust that. But that will come into play here maybe in the morning. We'll see what the weather does. We're supposed to get a storm, so I don't know. We'll see what happens.